Alrighty, awesome. Well, welcome everyone to the Manatee County School District College Fair. We're so excited to have you participating in this event. We have some fantastic schools here with us today. My name is Chelsea and I will be your facilitator. Before we get started, a few housekeeping items. Your camera and microphone are off so the panelists cannot see or hear you. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type questions to the presenters at any time. This is one of many sessions happening, so be sure to check out the schedule on the website. This presentation is being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com. And I'd now like to turn over to our first presenter, and that's going to be Southeastern University.
Awesome. Hi, everybody. Excited to be here with you guys today. I'm just going to share my screen here and then we'll get started. All right, I have a quick video, so here we go.
Fire up. It's that feeling deep in your bones. That desire to be part of something bigger than yourself. It's what drives us, propels us. It's what brought you here. Together, we believe. We dream. We strive for the impossible. Innovation is our fuel. Community is our breath. We discover. We push boundaries. Experiencing life as it was created to be. So fire up your imagination. To chase. To create. To dare. Fire up to be the change this world is waiting for. We are waiting for you.
Awesome. So just a little bit about Southeastern University. We are over in Lakeland, Florida. So we're right between Tampa and Orlando. So about 45 minutes from each, which is a really good spot to be there. We're a private Christian university over in Lakeland, and we have about 2,400 students on campus. So your average class size is about 20. So it's a good in between of meeting somebody new every day, but you're still going to see those familiar faces, and your professors know your name and making sure you're succeeding in the classroom, which is really great. And then we have students that come from more than 40 different countries on campus, which is really awesome. We are in the top 2% of growing universities. So we're one of the fastest private universities that's growing in the US, which is really exciting. And these are a few of our newest dorms that we have on campus in that picture there, along with the food court as well. A little bit about my story. So I did graduate from Southeastern University. I studied organizational leadership and minored in business, and was a part of our worship team on campus as well as SC worship. I loved my time here, loved the professors, and they were able to make sure that I was doing well in the classroom and helped with internships and jobs outside of the school and post-grad. So definitely a great opportunity there. And if you have questions about any of those things there, feel free to reach out to me, and I'd love to chat with you about that for sure. But just a few academic highlights for you guys. So these are going to be our 5 most popular majors on campus here. So biology, that's going to be your pre-med options. So veterinary sciences, dentistry, pharmaceutical science, medical science, all of that's going to be built into our biology program, and you can choose which concentration you want to do there. We have elementary education, kinesiology, so that's going to be kind of like our sports medicine track, and then psychology and social work, sorry. So those are going to be our most popular there that have great opportunities on campus, and then internships in the area, which is really awesome there. And then some of our newest majors here, we have aviation. So we partner with an academy in Lakeland, and you can participate in our aviation program. We have political science, tourism and hospitality management, which is a great place to be if you're studying that, because you're near Orlando, which holds Disney and Universal, and Tampa as well, which has a lot of tourist areas. So it's a great spot to be. And then we have language, culture, and trade recently added as well. Nursing, we have our first time passing rate for the NCLEX exam is 92%. So that exceeds the national average there for BSN educated students. So our nursing program is excelling very, very well. And then education, we have 95% of our education graduates that are offered teaching positions prior to that next school year starting. So right out of college, post-grad, they're getting that opportunity, that hands-on opportunity that they studied, which is awesome. And then just a few updates for you guys. We are test optional, so you do not have to submit any scores, but we recommend it if you can. It can help with academic scholarship there, which is offered up to $19,000 in academic scholarships, as you can see right there. And then we are fully reopened. So if that's something that you're looking for, we have a full experience on campus for you guys, for students. So we're fully reopened and excited to be having everyone on campus in the dorms and at events and everything. And then if you'd like to apply to SCU, I have the free app waiver code here, Future Fire, all caps, no spaces. So make sure to write that down, take a picture of it, or you can scan the code and it'll take you to the application process there. But make sure you use that code and type that in if you choose to apply. But I'm going to drop my information in the chat. So if you have any questions regarding SCU or anything along those lines, feel free to reach out to me and I'll be happy to help. So any questions, reach out to me. And thank you guys for your time today.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have St. Leo University.
Hi there, let me just share my screen. Alrighty. So hi everybody. First, I want to thank everyone for time to attend. I am Melanie and I am the admissions representative. St. Leo is located in the Tampa Bay area. So if I know I said I'm Melanie, but I'm the Assistant Director of Undergraduate Admissions here at St. Leo University. I'm from and I deal with self-bachelor's in criminal justice with a specialization in criminalistics, and I minored in. There's my contact information just in case you feel free to contact me. I'm glad to help. So first, a little bit about St. Leo University. It was established in 1889, making it one of the oldest Catholic institutions in Florida. We did become a university in 1999. Our application is free and we are test optional, and we are on the Common App, and we do accept, of course, our online application, which can be found online. St. Leo University does have over 50 academic degree programs, including honors and our accelerated degree programs, as well as our new bachelor's in science and health, education and promotions, nursing, robotics, and artificial intelligence. Traditions from different countries, which I have a lot of things to do on and off campus at St. Leo. We do have a lot of academic clubs and honor societies within our academic degree programs. We do have clubs and organizations, including Greek Life. We are in NCAA Division II, the Sunshine State Conference. If you would like to become a college athlete, feel free to submit the athletic survey, which will be found online, and then include your highlights and all of that, so that those will be given to the coaches, and the coaches will then reach out to you. St. Leo University does have about 14 residence halls. After you become an upperclassman, you will have the opportunity to choose more of an apartment style living with your own bedroom, a kitchen, and a common area, and your own bathroom. So I think that's great. Gets you that adult style living. Living in Florida, there are some benefits. We do go to off-campus trips to Busch Gardens, which is about 30 minutes away, as well as Disney and Universal, as well as concerts. Hopefully with COVID, we continue to do those this upcoming year. We also hold festivals and carnivals on campus, so you get free t-shirts, free food and all that. And we just had our family fall festival about 2 weeks ago. So that's basically families coming to campus and eating dinner and all of that. Safety is important, so we are ranked #1 safest college university in Florida and #7 in the nation. St. Leo does have a lot of dining options on campus. We do have Benedict's Coffee House, which is a Starbucks on campus. So you could always get a coffee before your 8 a.m. class, or my personal favorite, a strawberry acai later on in the day. We do have Fuse, which is basically like a cafe on campus, which serves sushi, rice and beans, and their most popular buffalo chicken wrap. Our dining hall serves a variety of foods every single day, as well as our food truck on campus that just opened up this past summer. So St. Leo, it is located in Tampa, so when you guys are ever in the area, feel free to come up and take a tour, meet with our ambassadors, as well as me. If not, you could always do a virtual tour with the QR code there. We do post a lot on social media about upcoming events and scholarship opportunities and all of that. So feel free to follow us on social media. And there is a QR code with more information where you could fill out and we could send you that information directly to you. As I mentioned before, feel free to let me know if you have any questions. We are all here to help. So definitely take advantage of all of the college representatives here today. If you are interested, feel free to, hello, can you hear me? Okay, yeah, sorry, my Wi-Fi isn't very well. I'm at a hotel, but yeah, feel free to reach out to me at any time. I'm here to help you find the best fit for you in your future. Thank you for coming. And like I said, if you have any questions, let me know.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Okay, next up we have Oglethorpe University.
Perfect. Let me share my screen. All right. My name is Ray Farron. I'm an assistant director of admission here at Oglethorpe. So I just wanted to, at first show you a little bit show you Oglethorpe so you guys can see it, get a better idea of it. But so let's get into it a little bit more. So we are a small school. Oglethorpe is in a big city. We are located in Atlanta, so about 7 or 8 hours away from Manatee County. We have around 1,500 students, so definitely a little bit smaller if you're looking for a small school environment, but having all the opportunities of being in a big city like Atlanta, which I'll talk about a little bit more. Like I said, we have around 1,500 at Oglethorpe. So for our class sizes, our average class size is around 17. In terms of the actual student to faculty ratio, we're about 15:1. We are a applied liberal arts and science college, so we have over 60 majors and minors. Some of our most popular ones are biology, which would be the pre-med track, engineering, communication, business, and actually theater as well. We do have one-on-one advising, so that if that is something that you're wanting to have in a college experience, then that would be something that we would provide. We also have experiential learning in our Atlanta laboratory. We have over 16 study abroad sites. If that's something you want to do while you're in college, that might be a good opportunity, or even internships. Over 99% of our students who want internships while they're at Oglethorpe are able to get those. In terms of campus life, we do have 8 on-campus housing options. They do range from having community style to apartment style, suite style, all that kind of stuff. So you kind of have your choice there. We do have over 100 student organizations. And then we do have 16 Division III athletic teams. So if you are looking to potentially continue playing a sport while you're in college, then Oglethorpe might be a good fit, because I know in Florida there's not a lot of D3 options for students. So that could be a good fit. In terms of where we're located, we are 100 acres in the city of Atlanta. So we are in the community of neighborhood of Brookhaven, which I'm sure not a ton of you are familiar with, but we do have 100 acres there. So we are a campus, not just a building here or there or in downtown. We are a little bit outside of downtown, but still have the Atlanta address, and regularly the community of Brookhaven is voted the safest neighborhood in Atlanta for the past 4 years, I believe. Also in terms of transportation, we have a train that's pretty close. If you want to go get down to the city, whether it be for Falcons game or could be for a concert, a show, whatever it may be, then you're able to do that. In terms of life after Oglethorpe, 93% of our graduates can are able to obtain a full-time position or become enrolled in graduate school within a year of graduation. I listed some of our, listed here some of the top places here in Atlanta where students are able to find jobs, and these are all headquartered here in Atlanta. In terms of scholarships, 96% of our students actually get scholarships here at Oglethorpe. So we are trying to be a private school at a public school price. And students would find that out just by applying in terms of where they stand in terms of scholarships. We have merit-based scholarships. As you can see, music and IB, the flagship 50 scholarship is honestly the best deal for Florida students, because they would actually, I know a colleague here from the University of Florida is here, but for us, if you would get a 3.8 weighted GPA or a 1400 on the SAT or a 30 on the ACT, you'd be able to come to Oglethorpe for the price of a University of Florida tuition. So around $6,000. And that's what helps us be a FISC Best Buy school, as you can see up there. In terms of required for our application, just the application as well as transcripts we can use on officials. We are test optional for this year and next year. So if there are any juniors on the call, you would not have to submit test scores either. Interviews is optional, as well as like letters of recommendation. All we would need is the application and transcripts. We do have our early action deadline, which is coming up soon, November 1st, which is non-binding. It's not like early decision where you saying that you have to come kind of thing. And then that application fee is waived, free application. We also have full tuition scholarships, which if you apply by then, you would be considered for that. And that's a great way actually, because if you are a good student and are considered for that full tuition scholarship, you'd be invited to our scholarship weekend, and we actually pay for you to come up for that scholarship weekend to visit the campus. So it's a good way to kind of see if Oglethorpe might be a good fit for you. Otherwise, we will be rolling. We are getting decisions out within 2 weeks, and you would be considered for all of our other scholarships. But that's all that I had. Did want to give you my information there, rfarron@oglethorpe.edu. And I'll also put in the chat more, just if you want more information, you can fill out some information online. And yeah, but thank you guys so much for listening.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Next up, we have State College of Florida, Manatee-Sarasota.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Let me just share my screen here. All right, so just a little bit about State College of Florida. First, my name is Liz. I work here in the admissions department as a new student specialist, so helping you throughout the entire admissions process. But we are your local community college here. So we have multiple locations, which a lot of students are sometimes not aware of. So we have Bradenton, which is our main campus. I always tell students this has your more traditional college type feel. Lots of hustle and bustle, lots of things going on. Then we also have a campus in Venice. It's closer to the Northport area, and it's right near the new Braves Stadium, but it's a beautiful campus down there. It's a little quieter, still ways to get involved, things to do, just a quieter campus than Bradenton. And then Lakewood Ranch is our smallest campus. It's just 2 buildings, but it's a nice place. If you are closer to the Lakewood Ranch area, you can take your classes out there. And we also offer online classes. So the nice thing is, as an SCF student, I always like students to know is that you can take classes on any campus that you'd like. And you can even mix and match between the campuses. So you could take a class in Bradenton, a class in Venice, a class in Lakewood Ranch, and a class online all in the same semester. So you're not limited to which campus. You're able to kind of mix and match and choose the one that is best for you. And then one of the great things about State College of Florida is that you can get anywhere by starting here at SCF. So we have a few different degree options here that we offer. So one of our most popular is the Associate in Arts degree, or the AA. And this we refer to as our transfer track, meaning you're starting your first 2 years of college here at SCF, and then you're transferring on to a university to finish up your bachelor's degree for those last 2 years. So it's also called the 2+2 route here in Florida, if you've ever heard it called that. So the first 2 years of any bachelor's degree, you're going to be taking general education courses. So you can start at SCF, get all those classes taken care of. You pay half the cost usually of a university, and then you can transfer those credits on seamlessly to any Florida public college or public university. So kind of any major you're thinking of, you can get started with us here at SCF with the AA degree. We also offer, though, the Associate in Science degree, or the AS degree. This is more of a career track degree, meaning you're coming to SCF, you earn this degree, and then you're going out into the workforce. So we offer over 30 Associate in Science degrees right now. So some of our most popular are health sciences like nursing, dental hygiene, radiography, but we have them in all things like business, accounting, entrepreneurship, computer science, the arts, so graphic design, cinema, studio art. So it's great if you're looking to come earn a degree and go into the workforce. And then we do offer 5 bachelor's degrees. So once you've earned an associate's, if we have a bachelor's degree you're looking for, you can definitely stay with us. And it only costs about $30 or $40 more per class. So you're not even paying double the tuition for a bachelor's degree. And then we do have a lot of certificates. We have 36 certificates right now that students are able to get. And some students get these while they're pursuing the AA degree. So they may get a certain certificate in a certain area, but they also are built into all of our Associate in Science degrees as well. So you can earn degrees as you are going earning that Associate in Science degree. Then the cost of SCF, so we are not only your local college, we're also a very affordable option as well. So we do have lower tuition and fees. It's about half the cost of a university. So it's $102.48 per credit. So you're usually looking at about, for 1 year, for $3,074 for a year, which is really great. We are a commuter campus, so there are no dorms here. So it saves you money though. So you don't have to pay meal plans or room and board here to SCF. And then there's lots of ways to make paying for school a little easier. So payment plans, financial aid is available as well. And then we offer a lot of scholarships. So our SCF Foundation in the last year has given out over $1.7 million to our students. And those scholarship applications will open in January. So it's always January 1st until mid-March that you're able to fill that out. And it's one application and a 500-word essay. And we put you in the running for however many of the hundreds of scholarships that we have available. And then just a few things to wrap up of why SCF is a great choice. So we are your local community college. We are affordable. We have lots of different flexible options, meaning you can take classes in person, online, do a combination of the both, virtual. Okay, we have multiple campuses as well. There's lots of support services that are offered to our students so that they know they're coming to college and they have that support so that they can succeed while they're here. We do have a lot of student life, even though sometimes students think we are the local college and we do not have fun things to do. We have over 30 clubs and organizations. We have intercollegiate sports teams as well. And then we have a great art, music, and theater program. So you can get involved in those extracurriculars here at SCF as well. We do have small class sizes. They average below 30 students per professor. And then we're open admission. So I always like to make sure students are aware of that, meaning in order to come to SCF, you just have to earn your high school diploma or a GED. We are not looking at GPA or test score requirements. There is no application, essay, anything like that. It takes about 20 minutes to fill out your application. You submit it, and within 48 hours, you will have your acceptance email. So I will make sure that I drop my information into the chat, and feel free. I am your new student specialist for Manatee County. So reach out to me with any questions that you may have. And thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, next up we have St. Mary's University of Minnesota.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here tonight. I'm going to share my screen. There we go. I am Brenda Jones. I am the Associate Regional Director of Admissions for St. Mary's University of Minnesota. So unlike the rest of the institutions that are presenting tonight, we're a little further away, but if you enjoy the outdoors and you just want to experience something a little bit different, then maybe St. Mary's would be a good fit for you. So we are located in Winona, Minnesota, which is way down in the southeast corner of the state of Minnesota. We are located on the Mississippi River, and next to the Mississippi River are really high hills, which we refer to as the bluffs. So in the town of Winona, which is a population of close to 30,000, there are 3 institutions. St. Mary's is one of those. We are an undergraduate institution. Our graduate classes are on a different campus. So the campus in Winona is strictly undergraduate. We have about 1,200 students. In addition to that, Winona State is the public university that is in the town, and we also have a small technical school in the town. So between all those 3 institutions, we bring about 12,000 students to the town of Winona every year. So in addition to those campuses, there's lots of outdoor recreation. So lots of things like cross-country skiing, fishing, paddle boarding, canoeing. We have 2 lakes in town. So lots of different water sports there. We have a unique, quaint downtown area. And you can see here that our student profile, again, is about 1,200 students. We are a mix of about 45% male to 55% female. We have about 17% students of color. About 85% of our students live on campus. You can see a picture of our campus here. We are about 450 acres. 100 acres of that are the academic buildings, the residence halls, the athletic playing fields, but then we own 350 acres up in the bluffs. So again, opportunities to do cross-country skiing, running, hiking, rock climbing, hammocking is big for students in the winter, sledding, bonfires. We do have a trout stream. We have a disc golf course. We are within walking distance to shopping and restaurants, but we also have a transit system that comes up to the campus and takes students into other areas of the town. We are Division III athletics. About a third of our students participate in athletics. We do have intramural sports. We also have club sports. Some of our club sports options are ultimate frisbee, volleyball, water polo, hockey, Nordic skiing, soccer, and even ballroom dancing. We do have a very strong music and theater program. We have 4 different performance spaces. We have 4 to 5 theater productions a year, along with some dance productions. This year, in fact, we are doing the Nutcracker. In addition to that, we have 9 choirs and bands, so lots of different opportunities to join those ensembles. We do have music, theater, and art scholarships. Music scholarships are available for non-majors. Lots of students get involved at St. Mary's in a variety of things, from campus ministries to recreation to student government. As far as academics are concerned, you are admitted to St. Mary's and you can choose one of our 40 different majors. In addition to that, we do have 2 selective majors that you would have to apply separately for. One of those is our 3+2 physician's assistant program, which we do in partnership with Mayo Clinic. You can apply to that program. There are a couple of different additional things that we need for that application. One of them is a recommendation from a science teacher. There are a couple of additional questions that need to be answered. And then we do require, even though we are test optional, we do require math scores from either the SAT or the ACT, or you can take our math placement test. Again, we do that in partnership with Mayo Clinic. We also have a BSN program, which is a direct admit, It is a cohort program, so we admit 40 students every year into that Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. We also offer lots of financial aid. When your application is read and reviewed, we award merit scholarships, which range anywhere from $23,000 to $27,000 per year. You would qualify for an out-of-state grant. And then we also take a look at your FAFSA and award other institutional money for students that have need. Here you can find all of our different links for social media if you're interested in that. As far as my contact information, that's on the screen, but I will be sure to share that in the chat also. So thanks again for being here tonight, and I hope you might have some interest in St. Mary's and I can begin working with you.
Thanks so much. Next up, we have the University of Florida.
Thank you, and good afternoon / evening / good day, wherever you may be. Okay. All right. So first and foremost, my name is Alexander Murphy, and I am a freshman admissions officer at the University of Florida. I am also an alum. I graduated in 2018 with my Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance, Performance, and Choreography, and have been working with the University of Florida since. So to talk a little bit about UF, we are currently ranked amongst number 5 of public universities according to US News and World Report. A lot of dedication from our faculty, staff, and even our undergraduate and graduate students is what goes into a lot of these rankings. We are a very large institution. The University of Florida sits on around 2,000 square acres. And we have a very large student population. We have about 55,000 students who consider themselves Gators, about 37,000 of which are undergraduate students, and the remaining 18,000 or so are graduate and or professional students. Our students come from every county in the state of Florida, every state across the United States, and over 130 countries across the world. So when we say the Gator Nation is everywhere, we truly mean the Gator Nation is everywhere. So if you are not familiar with where the University of Florida is located, we are located in Gainesville, Florida. So we are in north central Florida, about around 2 hours away from Orlando, Jacksonville, and Tampa, give or take, depending on which route that you are taking. Now, Gainesville is very much a smaller city, but I would like to say that I believe we are moving into a medium-sized city. We do have a cheesecake factory and a Whole Foods, so I feel like once you have a cheesecake factory, you're at least a medium-sized city. Now, there are a lot of activities to do immediately surrounding the Gainesville area. This is a more, North Central Florida is a more naturistic side of Florida. So there's a lot of state parks, prairies, Florida's natural springs and aquifers that a lot of our students go to and visit on weekends. So I just wanted to briefly mention the deadlines for any students who are seniors. This should be your wake-up call. We only have a priority deadline. We do not have early admissions or early action, so you must submit your application via common or coalition application by November 1st. So that is 3 days away. 4 days away, I'm sorry, my math is off today. The SSAR, the Student Self-Reported Academic Record, will be due by December 1st. So we do not ask for your high school transcripts, rather we ask you to self-report all of your coursework. And your SAT, ACT scores are due by December 15th. All public institutions, all 12 universities in the state of Florida that fall under the state university system, so the public universities, will require a test as part of our admissions process. So I'm going to talk a little bit about why UF. What are some of those opportunities that make the University of Florida so unique? So we offer 120 undergraduate academic majors. So you are admitted into the University of Florida, and then you can select any one of those academic majors. You're able to combine that with any one of our over 100 undergraduate academic minors or certificate programs. And we also offer around 200 graduate majors, including all 5 professional schools. So we do have the College of Medicine, Law, Pharmacy, Dentistry, and Vet Medicine directly on our campus. We are the only institution in the state of Florida to have a vet school on our campus. Again, just one of those many unique things about the University of Florida. Research is also going to be a huge component of your time as a student and faculty on our campus. So we offer around $900 million every single year for students to conduct research in some way, shape, or form. You can conduct research in your academic field or outside of your academic fields. There is a huge interest and huge exploration of interdisciplinary studies. So the University of Florida really, really supports students who are interested in multiple academic fields and combining multiple fields. Now, a little bit about our student life. We have over 1,000 student clubs and organizations. That these topics are a very, very small list of what we offer on campus. We have a Quidditch team, if you are familiar with Harry Potter. We have a hammock club where students just hang out all day. We have a Fallen Gators skydiving team. If you don't know what to do, we have clubs that help you find clubs. We have antisocial social clubs. I think one of the wonderful things about attending a large institution is that if you cannot find an extra or co-curricular activity to fit your needs, you have the ability to work with a small cohort of students to support that organization, to leave that lasting legacy on the University of Florida's campus. Now, if you do want to stay connected with us, I definitely recommend reaching out to us via social media, YouTube, Twitter, Insta, Facebook. We are on TikTok as well, and that is all of our contact information. I am not the territory representative for the Manatee-Sarasota area. However, I will leave the representative's contact information. Should you have any questions, you are more than welcome to reach out to Randy Brown. So thank you all so much, and I hope you have a great evening.
Wonderful, thanks so much. At this point in the session, we're going to welcome everyone back onto screen. We're going to hear from everybody one more time. Alrighty. Okay, so we're going to go in the same order that we originally went in, and I'm going to ask, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process? And we'll start with Southeastern University.
Yeah. So my biggest piece of advice would be find a few schools that you're really interested in attending and visit them in person if you can. It makes a really big difference stepping on campus if you have that option to just kind of see if you feel like it's a good fit for you. And so keep those schools in mind of those, top 3, 4, 5 schools that you want to maybe attend, and go to their campus, see if it's a good fit for you, see if you like the environment on campus. That way you really understand the vibe of the campus and the opportunities that are there for you, because it can really make a difference rather than just maybe reading about it or something like that. So that's my biggest advice at the moment, if you can do that.
Thank you. St. Leo University, what's your advice?
So my biggest advice is to definitely keep an open mind. Apply to a bunch of universities and colleges that you can, because you never know what they can offer you. And you never know, like you said, visit, because you never know which one would be the best fit. So I think that's something that I wish I would have did 4 years ago when I started applying. Just apply to every university that I can, just because you never know.
Wonderful, thank you. Oglethorpe University, what's your advice?
Yeah, I mean, I would absolutely echo the visiting the campus. That's something I did not do at all when selecting a college, and definitely don't regret where I ended up going. But it is definitely something that gives you the leg up. And I would also encourage you to visit different types of schools. Visit a big school, visit a medium-sized school, visit a small school, because you may not know right now what type of college fit is best for you, and only you're going to know that. But by being on the campus, talking to students, getting a tour, that'll be the best experience that you can have.
Thank you. State College of Florida.
Yeah, so one of my biggest advices I would give is finding the best fit for you. So like everyone's mentioning, going to visiting colleges, definitely visit them, but always picking what works best for you, not what works best for your best friend or where your mom wants you to go or where your brother went. Because you really want to make sure that the school is what you are interested in, and what, if you don't like a big school and you're just going there because your friend's going there, you might not enjoy it as much. So always finding the best fit for you and just doing that research of, everything that they have to offer you, and making sure it's right for you.
Thank you. St. Mary's University.
I think my biggest piece of advice is to use your admission counselor. We've all been hired by our institutions to work with you And that's what we enjoy doing, is working with high school students. So don't be afraid of us. Reach out to us. That's what we're here to do. That's what we enjoy doing, is communicating with you. And you never know what you might find out from the admission counselor that will help you during your application and financial aid process. They may even be able to give you tips on additional scholarships that you would qualify for. So again, don't be afraid of us. Reach out to us. All of our institutions have somebody designated that works specifically with you.
Thank you. And University of Florida, what is your advice?
So just to echo what everybody has said, definitely visit campuses. If you can't visit in person, figure out some way if there's virtual. I'm pretty sure all of us have some type of virtual component for our tour. So definitely take that, but also keep your academic interests open. I had no intention of being a dance major when I was in my freshman year, and then I graduated with a dance degree. So I was on the criminology track. So keep your options open, because there may be that one experience you have even before entering that could change your course of action. So just be open to that, and don't be afraid to really go for something you're interested in, you're passionate about, and you want to have an impact in.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, and with that, I'm going to wrap things up here. So a big thank you to all the presenters for your time and all the information you've put together for us, and to the participants for spending the afternoon, evening with us today. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick survey. We appreciate any feedback you can provide. We do encourage you to check back to the schedule and sign up for more sessions if you're interested. There's some great schools this evening. You'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all of the other recordings at strivescan.com/Manatee District Virtual College Fair. And we thank you so much for your time, and have a great evening.